GW here today. We're going to go over the Armstrong swivel tilt TV mount, so TV wall mount from Harbor Freight today. It's item number 64238. Let's open it up and check it out. What we got in the box. You got your wall mounting hardware. You got some lag screws, some bolts, other stuff to use them. You've got your backing plate for the TV. Bunch of holes in it for different models, different sizes. What else do we have here? Then you got your actual wall mount that mounts to the wall and swivels back and forth with a bar here, and then the TV will also swivel left and right, and it actually has a couple of bolts here that you can loosen up to make it tilt forward and backwards. All right, we're back, and what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the TV. This is the TV we're mounting it to with the 4 holes. This is the bracket that comes with the mount. What you'll do is you just stick it up here and you find the 4 holes that match, and that's the 4 holes that match. This is the hardware that comes. You got 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these. Then you got your 2 lag screws with your wall anchors, washers, and washers. And you just pick out which screws it's going to take to fit the back of your TV, which for our particular installation today, we're going to use these and these washers. Then you'll take this and it slides over, and then that mounts to the wall. So we're going to use these right here. These pretty simple, just goes right on in right here, screws in, and you do that 4 times. One thing I'd like to point out is these hooks right here. You want these to go up so that when it goes onto your bracket right here, once you mount it to the wall, it just slides over. As you can see, it'll slide over the bracket. That way it won't fall off. You see that? That way it won't fall off. And you got the little set screws and all. You just get your Phillips head screwdriver and you just tighten these up right here. You don't want to tighten them too tight because it is plastic and you don't want it to pull your mounts out of the TV. And you just do that 4 times and it'll be ready to hang on the wall. Okay, we got them tightened up to the television here. And what we do is, like I said, here's the brace. You just unloosen these right here, and this little bracket here swivels. You take these screws out on each side so that when it slides up in here, it locks in, and then you put the screws through these brackets here, and it'll keep it from, it secures it to the bracket to keep it from falling off. These 2 bolts right here, we will take them and we'll bolt it to the wall with the lag screws here. So what you'll want to do is, if you don't have any solid surface behind it, meaning something to hold it, you will find a stud in the wall, and then you just put these into the stud through the mounting holes here. And I'm actually going to use the washers because the holes keep the little bit of pressure there for them bolts. And it also has a round hole there and then a slotted hole here in case you need to adjust it left or right. So I've already found my spot on the wall. Luckily today, my spot on the wall right here is actually wood. I'll show you right here. It's actually solid wood. So we're going to move it up here so I don't really actually have to find a stud. But once again, if you didn't have a solid surface, you would like to find a stud mounted on there. So I'm going to hang it real fast, and then I'll get back with you and explain the tools that you need. Well, we're back, and I got it installed. So I got it installed up here on the wall, and it really wasn't that hard to do. just need you a ladder of some height, some sort. I've used this drill right here with a socket. Well, technically it ain't a socket, but anyways, that way it fits into the head of the lag screws. If not, you need a 10mm socket or wrench. You can use a Phillips head screwdriver or a flathead screwdriver. The screws will take either one. I also had a torpedo level to get it level. It's pretty simple. It don't take but a couple of minutes to install it if you do it correctly. So that's it for the Armstrong TV wall mount from Harbor Freight.